Start recording. Okay, so I just recorded a Terraria video, but I got really mad in it, and that's not really the way I want to present myself, so I didn't keep it. So, I'm playing this game in the dark while wearing headphones today. I mean, I have to wear headphones because my computer doesn't have speakers. Period. As far as my computer is concerned, these headphones are its speakers. Alright, so let me check. We have just Boofy, which means we clearly have not beaten the normal mode yet. We're gonna try that. Red. This is great. I'm already regretting this. Bad strategy. I don't wanna go unless I know where Boofy is. Because I don't want to get jumped. Like, this is legitimately just, this game's scary. I don't know, I don't like how fast he was moving there. You know what? I don't even know what I wanna play right now. I'm not sure if I'm not sure it's Boofy's bunker though.
We're seeing our fears inside his cage.
You were saying? Okay, so we're gonna have Steam open. We're just gonna select something random. It's gonna be one of those videos today. Unless Steam crashes. It genuinely might. Well, we're gonna do this while we wait. Oh, here we go. Maybe Steam's gonna launch. Oh, there it is. There's Steam. Oh. Whoa. That's cool. Okay. Wait, what's another one? I swear to God. Okay. Screw you too. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? Undertale. That's a game that I sure do have. Pop Goes. Just boring as hell. Bumbo. Maniac Mania. That's a legitimate possibility. In that game. Play Gungeon. Dark Deception. I haven't done any of that content. Do a Cuphead run. I haven't done one of those in a long time. What does it mean sign in? I am signed in. Huh. Hollow Knight. Old tried and true. Not really in a Subnautica mood. Terraria, screw you. Tier 2C. Gmod. Geodash. Once again, Bumbo. I don't know. Well, Nightblights. Let's play some Nightblights. I don't hear shit. We're just gonna bring it down. We'll just end game. Okay. So this game is FNAF with legs, basically. That's the best thing I can do to describe it. Best thing I can say to describe it, that is. Okay. What was that? No, I don't have free play mode. Oh no. Okay. Press an E. Hi. Aku. There's a nightlight under my parents' bed as well. It's my sister's. Okay. So, here's how you play this game. Let's hope the volume's high enough. Because volume is in... There we go. Okay, I can at least hear him this close. Okay. Nice, cool, clean 60 FPS, that is. Hello. Alright. So we play as a child, and our job is to keep the night blights from killing us or our family. I know. It doesn't understand that I'm just trying to hold these here for later. Because if you don't stockpile toys, game's over pretty much. Also, only run when absolutely necessary. Because stamina is a huge thing in this game. Oh shit. You are angry right now. Yeah, I heard you. I get it. It's yummy yummy. That's bad then. If I can't hear him from upstairs. As you can see, I just pumped up the volume a little bit. And as long as I'm perfect, that should never be an issue. So yeah, we gotta feed this shit. I heard the breathing. I've never heard Nightblight breathing before. I think that was just to feed me. Yep. Very quiet though. Yeah, a couple of these wardrobes are really out of reach, which makes things dangerous. When a red stool's knocked over, it's kind of over for that stool. You can't really do that unless you mess around with 3D. Like this. The phone is not necessary for anything, but it sure is there. Feed me's upstairs, yeah. The fridge isn't really open, so let's use some Sprint. At least I heard it that time. I hear that, yep. This is priority. While it's not as imminently dangerous as the ones under the bed, those blights, I should probably grab this stool for the shortcut, because they won't leave traps yet. Never mind, it's not it for the stool. Okay, that... Not gonna lie, that got me. It got me a little bit. Nice. Fridge is not open. Wait, what? Did that just happen? Wait. Thought I've been pretty on top of things. What? What? I could swear I've kept everything closed. The fridge is opening, though. That's still scared me. You're gonna see, as the night closes, or gets closer to ending, it's 4 right now, that my blinking gets slower. And that is a very clear sign that I am falling asleep. That's what was making the noise. Oh, as well as the scratch marks. Yeah, things change throughout the night to get spookier. And also, every single picture is a reference to something. I don't get a lot of them because I'm kind of uncultured. Just being honest. I have time to go for this one. The laughing is very concerning. I have time before that opens, so I'm going to actually take this rocket. Because we don't really have any toys upstairs, so I'm gonna bring this up as insurance. When you hear that noise, you know the wardrobe is already closed, but I tend to find it advantageous to check every time. I think that's supposed to be Scott Cawthon, or maybe Mark Zuckerberg. Both is a legitimate possibility. Or both are legitimate possibilities. That is obviously Samuel L. Jackson. That one's guaranteed. If that's not Samuel L. Jackson, then creators of the game are bad. Who are you? Yeah. I'm not gonna embarrass myself by guessing half these. What do you know, buddy? I'm coming up to you right now. I have a gift. I come bearing tidings. A lot of the time, it's very easy to get lost in, like, just looking at the paintings and calling out the ones you know and guessing the ones you don't. Also, occasionally, on the wall in, like, yellowish-greenish fluid, which is supposed to be blood, I think. I don't know. Yeah, they do write in the walls in blood. Sometimes it's yellow. And in that yellow blood, it'll write Heisenberg, which, although it's not a show that I've ever watched, is a reference to Breaking Bad, from what I've heard. Some of the challenge with this game is just getting some of the toys, as they intentionally put them in really bad spots that are hard to reach. Like, with this one, yeah, I don't know if I can even get that without a stool. Well, Jesus, that scared me. Not gonna lie, that was very alarming. Okay. And yes, this is an entire, like, readable story series. Not, like, series, but book. Okay. So we'll do Tuesday, and I think that'll be the end for this, because this game gets a little fucking nuts. Also, we leave that there. Wait, no, we don't leave it there. We leave that here. Because there is the single most advantageous place for it. And, let me explain. That baby mobile needs to be activated. In fact, that mechanic started this night. Or starts this night, because I haven't done it yet. And the fastest way to do that is to go right up next to the bed and jump. And you can reach the mobile. But the game knows that. The game knows that that's the fastest and easiest way to do it. So, it doesn't really take kindly to you doing that. It might cause, well, eventually it'll cause a hole to appear in the bed, or the crib, directly in the spot that's easiest to go to. No stools, damn it. We'll answer it. Or not. Don't be deceived. The baby actually has a lot of time. Like, of course, don't leave it alone, but you don't have to bolt immediately. Now, check for the blight. It's not there. Yeah, that one's outside. Another thing is, do not run into an open wardrobe. The basic mechanic behind how the wardrobes work is, after they're open, they release a night blight. When a night blight is released, it can kill you, it has a chance to kill you, when rounding a corner. But additionally, they will also kill you, guaranteed, if you touch the wardrobe. Or get too close to it, at least. You don't have to touch it. Jesus Christ, I didn't even know that could happen. I heard hungry. That's downstairs, I believe. I hear ya. That's the garage. I don't have time to go upstairs and check on those wardrobes. Well, I think I would have, but I'd rather not risk it. Damn it, I can't pick that guy up. I know that guy's like a 90s icon. Like a game. But I don't know what. Yeah, the stairs. Are specifically not great. Because they slow you the ever-loving fuck down. And not a small amount. What do you want to bet we get to feed me the moment I get downstairs? Same principle. Alright. Check for the blight. It's not there. It just kind of sinks into the ceiling and never fully goes away. I don't like how little I'm checking, or how little I've checked in downstairs. Go back to sleep. I'd rather not. While this game isn't the scariest game out there, it's certainly a difficult task management horror game. Which by now I'm sure you've noticed I like. That's my type of game. I'm taking that red stool downstairs because there's a lot that I need to do with it. Really shouldn't have gotten that close. Also, yes, the gravity in this game is incredibly low. Incredibly low. I heard breathing, and I don't trust it. I don't want to come back for that. Or that. So we are going to sprint. Set that there. It's fine there. Haven't checked the fridge in a bit. Not great. Not great. I know. Okay. Fridge could use some work. So we're going to give it some work. Also, these plants, this plant specifically, can get blighted. When the blights start leaving traps, which is a later night, they will... Oh, shit. I got the free toys trap. That essentially means that there's a specific place that I can't go. Because there will be a pile of free toys, quote unquote, which obviously has a blight in it. Ah, shit, you're close. I've never seen the trap firsthand, so this is going to be new. Yep, there it is. I believe those toys are grabbable. But if you get too close, that blight will kill you, and it most of the time isn't worth the risk. That's fine. That's not. As you can see, there are obviously more toys than you could ever need. On earlier nights, at the very least. Don't fall down. Perfect. Thank you, broken game physics. I have the time to chuck this in the right direction. Nice. I think we're good on toys now. What we have to do is pay attention. Is that from fucking Cargo? Wait, was that car that I just saw from the shitty ass Cargo movie? That scares me every time. Well, hey, we won. Nights 1 and 2 are defeated. Monday and Tuesday. This game goes till Sunday. It's a total 7 nights. First 2 nights here are obviously easy. Pretty easy. And you can also go... You go into this, and you can access all the rooms that you have unlocked, which means we can access upstairs, around upstairs, and the garage, and that's about it. Because we don't have access to the attic, or the basement, or the bathroom, or the office. Yeah. There are even 4 spaces left, or 5 spaces left, for the 5 nights we haven't completed. So, that shows you. Alright, what game are we going to play next? What do we got? I have 1 new item in my inventory. Ooh, let's inspect. Let's see what beautiful things we may uncover. The Easter Blight. Gasp. Okay. I just closed Steam. The game has a lot of character to it, so. Feed time. I have enough time for a run. I do believe I have enough time for a run. So you know what? We're going to take a real quick thing and download Live Split. Because I don't have it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Doop-a-doop-a-deep, boop-a-deep, boop. Doop-a-deep, diddly-doop, boop. Boop-a-deep, boop-a-deep, boop-a-deep-boop. This is, in case you couldn't get by the name, splitting software. It's a timer, that is. There's not really such a thing as splitting software, I don't believe. I mean, it technically is, because, I mean, it has an auto-split feature, but... not for what I need. Not for what I need. I know. Just extract it here. And... doo-doo. Da-dun, da-dun. Don't do that if it's something you don't trust. I trust Live Split. I don't trust anything else yet. Alright. So we are going to edit some splits. Cuphead. All bosses. Normal. Okay. Let's see if I can remember the names of all my splits. I didn't have them in a video, so I can't remember what they were specifically. I think we had... Oh, shit. You know what? We're just going to call it Monkey Meadows. That was not it. But... The Three Stooges. Easy. Then... Frog and Toad Adventures. What were we... Oh, yeah. Dragon Quest Slime. Cagney the Incel. No Girls Allowed. At least until DLC. Clown Cuck. Arabian Nights. Candy Man. Candy Man. Candy Man. Die. Cothrix. Hive Queen Vespa. Hogarth Hughes. Ludo. Oh yeah, shit. We need to, after Hogarth Hughes, we have Shakespeare on Ice. Some of these are new. Like I don't know what I named Werner Vermin's split. Shakespeare on Ice is definitely new, and Monkey Meadows is new, as well as Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. I was wondering, maybe because of the space there that I put between Candy and Man all 3 times, maybe he didn't attack. But nope. Candyman ain't fucking real. Run, Ender, Express, King. Oh, I didn't click on it. King Dilf, and most importantly, Santa. Okay. All right. Then we will edit the layout. Not the layout. Tilde. Reset. Scroll lock? No, wait, no. Scroll lock is bad. Middle mouse. Pause. Subtract. Wait, no. This is bad. Okay, this will be divide, multiply, subtract. Gold hotkeys. Alright, then all we have to do is change how it looks. Which I think, is it this? Yes, okay, it is this. Timer. I'm gonna make this as ungodly disgusting as I could feasibly make it. Splits. Okay. Background color. Cyan. And red. Okay. Best segment is obviously rainbow. Ahead, gaining time. Purple. Head losing time is a deep purple. Behind gaining time is orange, brown, and behind losing time is green. Not running is red. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Okay, what was it? Was divide, right? Divide to start. Alright, where's my controller? It's back here. Alright, I no longer have a basket to put my controller in, so. Okay, we also need to quickly put Cuphead into windowed mode, which I don't believe it is. The reasoning for that is that it'll run smoothly while I'm recording, and so that I can see my splits.
Well, Cuphead and his pal Bugman, they like to roll the dice. By chance they came on a devil's game, and
Alright,
gosh, they
that works.
paid the price. Paid the price.
Alright. Controls, let's make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be. Nope.
Devil will take their heads.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go brute force method with this. Alright. Also, yes. Beautiful. 200%. 3... Wait, no. Wait, no, I do start now. Okay. I'm an idiot. No, I start at the fucking thing. I'm stupid. I start at the book, so I just lost like 11 seconds out. Alright, but this is fucking really nice. I got it. this is just a practice run since I haven't played in fucking forever. With that being said, if I don't get sub-hour first try, then I'm gonna be angry. That's only partially a joke. I also don't pause during loads. I could cut that out in post, but that's not my style. I can also not guarantee that I get a first try Forest Follies. Blanked on the name there.
Now go.
Because this is genuinely one of the hardest parts of the run. It's also the first. So, while I get the most practice on it out of any level, although I don't think I've ever done a partial speedrun. I've never reset after this level. No, I reset one time after this level, and that's because I had a bad, treetop trouble, which is the other hardest part of the run. No single boss really gives me any trouble. I mean, of course there are the harder bosses in this game, because as much as I like to flex my skill at this game, it's not an easy one. Okay, that's... I'm used to hitting control there. Oh my god. This fucking split. These fucking splits are just so disgusting. Forgot to go to the shop. That's great. I forgot to get my damn stuff. Wow. I hope that doesn't make this fight much longer, because Roundabout has better DPS. But then again, I won't have to swap between Roundabout in a panicked manner. Roundabout and Pea-Shooter, that is. I have to swap between my one weapon. I don't even need to hold. I was holding right trigger for that so that I could lock, but I don't need to. I'm disappointed. There we go. Doop. This is definitely not getting sub-hour already. I can tell. I feel it in my bones. It's taken 4 minutes to get to Frog and Toad. Then things aren't going great. It's gonna take more than 4 minutes. It's gonna be like 4:30. Damn it! About the wrong thing again. I know, I never did that one. I never did the weapon swapping run. So it's not like I'm used to that. I'm not used to buying Roundabout and Lobber. I just did that because I was like, oh, I don't need to buy anything else at the shop, and it brings me closer to being able to buy Charge when I come back. Then I remembered, I kind of want... I want Smoke Dash! For that reason. God. I hate myself right now. First I forget to go to the shop at all, and then when I go back to the shop that I should have already been in, I buy the wrong shit. Out of breath. This song is impossible to do whatever that is to. I wouldn't call it scatting. It's like discount scatting. Skidding. I have to aim. I have to aim for my fucking divide key to keep from accidentally hitting multiply and, you know, instantly reset the run. I'm willing to bet that's gonna happen at some point, and I'm gonna be so upset. But the problem is control. I can't really keep the global hotkey at control because if I ever play a game on keyboard, like when I was playing the Very Organized Thief, one of the game's controls is control. And, you know, I don't want to split/start my timer every single time I try and pull up the thing. The fucking list. And control is often the crouch key if shift is run, or in Minecraft where that's swapped and shift is crouch while control is sprint. Which is a little odd that they did that, but then again, it was an earlier 3D game before a lot of them had like before there was consistency across 3D games, really. That was bad. That was not great. The whole point is to be on that, to be on the podium when she appears, so that her text comes up nearly instantly. But I didn't do that. Fuck. Also, I will say, real quick, this is a completely glitchless run. All of my Cuphead runs are. So, yeah. So basically every speed strat that exists right now, I don't use. I just try and kill the bosses fast. That was not the direction I wanted to shoot that in. In fact, that's not even the right super. That still wasn't the right super. Or EX or whatever. Still not the right super! I will hit it with a pea shooter shoot EX. See? I just realized my splits are wrong. We have to reset the entire thing. Nope. My splits are wrong. Shit. No. Delete. Move segment. Insert above. This is Hindenburg. Okay, let's check. Clown Cook, Arabian Nights, Candyman, Die, Gothrix, Vespa, Hughes, Shakespeare, World War II, Bluto, Calamari, One Ender, Dolphin. Okay, so now my splits are the way they should be. Save splits. And we're resetting the game. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. That's a good 10 minutes down the drain. It's only 10 minutes, though. Yeah, this time we'll start the timer at the right point. I don't know if that's when most people start the timer, but it's when I do, so. Let's hope this works. Yeah, okay. Seems like if I spam it the correct way, then I have no issues. Oh my god. Really fucking gross start. That is what the kids would call sick nasty. And never mind, actually. That's just what the kids call, what the hell, what was that? Okay, this time we're going to buy the right things. I know, what a shocker.
It's on.
Why? Why am I not dashing? That wasn't... It's not a complaint like, oh no, the game's not doing what I'm telling it to. The game is very much doing what I'm telling it to. I'm just not telling it to do the right things. I am indeed not the Vasily Kamatsky of Cuphead. That'd be the Mexican runner, probably. As you can probably tell by my complete lack of doing any speed strats, I don't really watch speedruns for this game. I just do them. Quote unquote. They're like arguably not even real speedruns. Yeah, that's a reset. Jesus Christ. Okay. Keep my hands on the right things. Okay. I start the timer slightly before I hit the, wrong button. Before I hit the, start button. Just to make sure that I don't, accidentally gain a couple frames via starting my timer a little late. Like, not that I'm high enough level that it would matter, but I like keeping to the same rules that an actual respected runner would be kept to. Or would be held to keep. Because, I don't know. Something, something, honor, something, something, not being a dick. Something, something.
You're up.
I honestly don't know why I'm pressing left trigger to dash instead of A. And yes, I know, I'm not sure if I've ever said this on camera before or really shown it outside of the speedruns themselves, but my Cuphead control scheme is so bad. Like, for me it feels natural. This is this game. Why? This is this game. For me. I press A to dash and left trigger to jump. As cursed as that is. Nope. There we go. It's being a little touchy this time. Cuphead. Hold X, the game. We're about a second ahead of the last run. Never mind. This game is very inconsistent when you have your controls like this. I don't know if it's up to RNG, but the game just sometimes... It feels like it decides to make you dash instead of interacting when you want it to prioritize the interaction. I'm sure I'm the only person who has ever played this game with this problem, but I have it, which means it's a problem with the game. Most likely because they never expected anyone to do this. Like, of course, they would make interaction prioritize over jumping, because, you know, everyone's going to have their jump be the A button. But it makes literally no sense to prioritize interaction over dashing. No one would ever be that fucking stupid. What? I was too late. If you go fast there, you can just jump over it, but... Yeesh. You almost hit the split button. Don't worry, if we can beat both of the... What's it called? Running guns? Without messing up. Then we're keeping the run, no matter what. Unless I die like 80 times on boss, like a couple of those runs that I uploaded. Oh shit. Nose itches. Few seconds behind this time. My nose itch must have distracted me. I wonder how the creators of this game are at least... I get it, man. You don't have to shout. I wonder how the art directors of this game, or the artists, get into the mindset of drawing like this. Like, do they just say, okay, logic out the window. Whatever emotion you want the characters to express, whatever you want the objects to do, make them do it. Who cares what sort of arms or limbs you have to stretch, what flesh you have to inflate, what things you have to squish together and throw away entirely. Just get that emotion. Get that motion. And emotion. Okay, that's something. We're out of the first level again. Okay. Everything's good. We have a slim chance to make it. This time, I'm getting the weapon. I'm getting Smoke Dash. Because even though it's unnecessary, it's arguably the best charm in the game. Well, you can't really use it. Damn it! That was... Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, fuck you. I swear, I was spamming right. So for those who don't understand, you need to get every coin in aisle 1. And that gets you the exact right amount you need to get Smoke Dash, roundabout, and chase or charge, because you need to buy 3 weapons total, which tends to be, if you're going for the fastest possible, with while still getting a charm, then it's chaser, roundabout, and charge. That requires a total of, what is it? 12, 15 coins. There are 10 per level, 4 at the beginning, and then 1 on the overworld. And if you buy 2 charms, it's over. Because there is no RNG, from what I've seen, with what is available in the shop. At the beginning, it is Chaser, it's Chaser, Spread, and Roundabout. As well as Smoke Dash, or Smoke Bomb, and Heart. Guaranteed. Then, after you buy 1 weapon, it's... After you buy 1 weapon, it is Lobber. Then after Lobber, it's Charge. So no matter what, you need to buy Lobber. Or is it? Yeah, it's Lobber. So it's Chaser, Lobber, and... No. Okay, no. You don't have to buy Lobber. You just have to buy 2, because 2 weapons, no matter which 2 weapons it is, will put Chaser in the or Charge in the shop. Forgot that I started the run. That was all on autopilot. Pilot. Yeah. And that means you have exact change to do that. No matter what, no RNG. So, can't buy anything other than exactly what you need. No fucking budget shop, or no cheat shopping or whatever.
Here goes.
Okay, that was not that bad. 6 seconds faster than the last run that made it past here. Okay. Okay. So, let's go to the shop, and let's buy the right things. There we go. Next, we'll buy Chaser, which we won't use. And Charge, which will replace our pea shooter. Now we can finally get to the boss fights. Sorry if I do go silent every now and then. I do want to make sure that I play well enough that I don't die. And going silent is a good way for me to concentrate. Like, I'm usually silent in my runs anyway, so this is a little off for me. First commentated run, I believe. Oh yeah. This is fine.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Alright. Let's not screw this fight up this time. And I shouldn't, since I have pea sugar. Or not pea sugar, I say that because pea sugar actually is like a really good charm for this fight. And I have smoke dash this time, which should make it easier. Oh shit, I'm being called. I'm being called in the middle of a speed run, quote unquote. Ah. Pause the run. It's my mom. Ah. I said I'd be recording. Ah. Well then, that took fucking forever, but I'm back. So if this run isn't completely invalid because I had to pause for 5 goddamn minutes. Not complaining about my mother or anything. But like, Jesus. That is so much longer than I wanted to be on the phone. Yes, I do realize the mouse is on screen. I don't... Okay, now I have time. Okay. I know the mouse is going to be on screen no matter what, but like, on the game. Which is where your eyes probably are going to be for most of this time. Go ahead and look around my desktop. I don't have any shit to hide other than maybe Edge hiding in the corner because no one loves it. Which is what that folder was called until I realized that it was a bit annoying to have that. What? I had to... No! I'm not giving up on this shit. That was... That's not a sound of anger. That's a sound of fucking exasperation. Thank you for not getting absorbed. That sure does tell me that you didn't do the correct amount of damage you're supposed to. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Oh. That's 4 minutes down the fucking drain. Say goodbye to this being a sub hour. And that's the sound of me crying. Also, just to make everyone suffer, there's only one split in between these two, because of what I set it to. It breaks the pattern at the very end. It had one job. Okay, this time I'm not gonna move until the text box shows up. There we go. Everything's fine now. My menu navigation really needs some help. Great. We're gonna be past 10 minutes before the end of this fight. That's fucking pathetic. Wow. Wow. Fuck you. Fuck you. I didn't do that. Oh my. I definitely did that fucking mischievous. Oh my god, I can't even fucking speak right now. What was that? I'm so mad. What? That's not even the weapon I used. Oh my god. What is this? Split's not even over before 10 minutes. Or the fight wasn't even over before 10 minutes. Yeah, the split. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'm very whiny, and I apologize for my whininess, but it's just who I am.
This match will get red hot.
Not that that's anything to be proud of. Hey, is it better if I'm whiny, or if I have no personality? I'm sure you'd prefer me at least having something to fucking say for myself, even if it's obnoxious as all hell. Well, it's technically optimal to just not hit those. Just like it's technically optimal to get hit there, because you get to shoot her for longer, because you don't try and dodge out of the way. It's technically not optimal to hit those things unless they're directly in the way. But, I mean, this run is already 50 shades of suboptimal. "50 Shades of Scuttlebug," a Super Mario 64 speedrunning story. That's something. See, at this point, I'm like, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure what to do to improve my time aside from just improving my, like, cleaning up my boss fights in general in terms of, like, hitting them at every possible opportunity, not missing any, charge shots, and not dying. Like, the moment I get a no-death run is the moment my runs get obscenely difficult for me to top. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. A no-death run is something I've wanted for so long. No deaths, no boss exits. Because it's not just like a no-death challenge, because that's not very hard. Like, all you have to do is reset every time you get close to dying. Like, there's not really any challenge to true just no-death run, but like doing every boss fight first try all in one sitting. That's harder. If you've done that, unless you use like really, really safe strats, then you've done a Cuphead speedrun. But that in and of itself is difficult, to say the least. Just don't sit there with Chaser, and you've done a speedrun. Maybe if I have more time after this run, which I probably will, I'll make another video of attempting to beat the game with spread and charge. But mostly spread. Because for those that don't know, spread is the absolute highest DPS in the game, bar none. But, it doesn't work on every boss. And it's also obscenely difficult to use compared to others. I just got all sorts of anxiety upon hearing. Wow! Fuck you! I got all sorts of anxiety upon hearing a bee buzz because, for those that don't know, bees are my absolute #1 fear. Nothing tops them. I'm actually gonna get this out because it can, like, one-shot, I think. It one-shots bees, yeah. Or insects, whatever the hell they are. Flies. They don't look like anything I've ever seen, but they make bee noises, so I guess they're bees. I'm not sure if I want to go for the boss skip this run because, you know, it's risky as all hell. Fuck! Fuck! No! Oh my god! Why? Oh my god! Fuck you! I didn't get hit there! I'm not doing that! The moment I screw something up like that, something major, that's the moment I start getting upset. And I'm upset right now. I didn't do that! I stopped short! I know for a fucking fact I stopped short. Oh god. Okay, that was good. That was a very clean section. I've never tried to do that before. Okay! God damn it. That's that level done. That was painful. I mean, once again, this is just a practice run. There's nothing really riding on it, but it hurts. It really hurts, man, to screw something like that up. That's what I was talking about there. It's a guarantee for Chaser to be, or Charge to be that. As you can see, 0 coins. Exact purchase. This is such a weird variety episode. Okay, screwed that up. Okay, first fight where we get the ability to use an actual decent weapon. Of the 2 actual decent weapons in the game. you're confused why I did that, it's because, it got me more super. It wasn't a waste. It was not a waste. That's good. It's very easy to hit him with a super there. And then you just accidentally, like, you end the phase on it, like, really early, which means most of the damage you do to him isn't going to stick. Like, right now, I can't hit him. So if I were to use a super on him right then, and it had killed that phase, I wouldn't have been doing any more damage to him. This is one of very few bosses where that's an actual thing, and the phase just ends instantaneously without them taking any more damage. In fact, I can't even think of another one that does that. Or at least another ground boss, because in air bosses it doesn't matter. Damage is all done pretty much instantaneously. Yeah, I think that's it. just him. Just him. Well, no. Also, Baroness von Bonbon, but you're not going to do that in here either. Same thing with Group Pack. Bosses with, like, character changes, or, like, entire, like, fight style changes, tend to do that. This guy here doesn't count. Not just because he's an air boss, but because he just straight up doesn't do that. Like, that was a phase end, but he just sat there for a couple seconds. Meaning I had more time to deal damage. Even while the next phase was technically in effect. Well, there are some bosses that take near exact damage and then immediately stop taking damage until the next phase actually starts. I don't know if there's any, like, if it matters at all when you time the bomb there. Aside from making sure that's the first thing you hit him with, so that you can gain as much super as possible as quickly as possible. Shit. That's not good. We're also going to do an S-Rank series in this game at some point. Do not expect it soon. And do not expect it in full all at once. Because that is asking it too much of one person. It took me over a year, almost 2, to do all that. And after S-ranking Wally Warbles, I've gotten really good at clipping through objects with that. It's not a glitch, it's an intended mechanic that only works with Smoke Dash. I only say clipping through because that's what it feels like. It feels unintentional because of how precise it is. It's so much less forgiving than a ground dash.
Good day for a swell battle. Now go.
Also, another big reason I'm angry is not feeling the best right now. I said that in my Terraria video where I got angry and didn't want to upload it because I got so angry that I just didn't want to present myself that way. Jeez. What was I just saying? Yeah. Not feeling the best. Like, emotionally. Things aren't going great. I'm not gonna talk about that, really. Because that's For one, not really anyone's business, but also, I don't want to burden anyone with that. Anyone who's not me, that is, because... Wow, that was bullshit.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
Because as I was about to say, don't want to burden anyone other than myself with that, because it's really only me and one other person that's involved. That's all I'll say about that. That was bullshit. Thanks for that. Let's hope I don't die to this phase. Oh, there we go. Time for the worst boss. My split for Wally Warbles is named Die for a reason. Gordon Freeman. Gorgeous Freeman. Look at that ass! Also, I just realized I shouldn't have gotten the bombs. I literally never use the bombs. There's not a reason to. Oh, that's so weird. Being able to stick to the left wall and not have to constantly dodge his damn eggshells? Who knew that could ever be a thing? Yeah, as I was just saying, there's no reason to ever use bombs. They do less damage per second. And there's never a situation in which they're required. They're very heavily, they're very heavily suggested for this fight, but they're not required for it by any means. It does make this phase a little quicker, though, if you actually use it. I never heard that have a crying sound before. But yeah, just stay down here and shoot his ass and... Screwed that up. This is why Wally Warble sucks. Not that I really need to explain that. It's pretty obvious. There are a lot of things that can go wrong in this fight, and I'm probably about to experience all of them. Even on normal mode here, he's not a piece of cake. Great! Took fucking damage. Fucking. Fuck. I hit that. I hit that before it hit me. You're a liar. I'm right. I'm a man of the internet, therefore I'm never wrong. Took some time, but we're there. This has so far taken longer than the world record all bosses run. Because somehow people are managing to beat the game in like 20 minutes. Also, all bosses is a different category than any percent, which is a little scary to me, because that means there's potential to skip bosses. Which I don't know how to do. Oh, and I am talking all bosses 1.1 plus, not Legacy. And all bosses Legacy is like 10 minutes. Also, fuck. Gothric is mad at me for making fucking furry jokes before he stopped being a furry. It's very... That man is very easy to form snap opinions on, snap judgments. But, like, the more you see that he's... I mean, the more you watch him, the more you see that he's, like, constantly, like, man, that thing that I said last week was kind of shitty. Never mind. I don't really... Nah. Okay, there we go. And it wasn't that long. Less than 2 minutes. Did I die to that fight? I wasn't paying attention. Did I die to that fight? I think I did. Did I not? I don't think I did, no. I bet nearly a minute was spent getting there and getting out of the AV reaction level, getting into that level, walking to it, that stuff.
Good day for a swell battle. Now go.
Boy, boy, boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Not that. I'm so sorry. Wasn't even a good British accent. I never do a good British accent. Or Australian. Sometimes I try and do British. I make it Australian, and it actually sounds pretty good. Then when I try and do Australian, it sounds like nothing. And it sounds awful. Also, from what I found, saying stereotypical phrases doesn't really help get you into the accent. But I'm also not a dialect coach, so don't listen to me. Oh, damn it. I actually have to do Phase 3? Never mind! Never mind, I don't. All's good. And no, that's not a glitch, it's just me beating her fast. Even though she does kind of wig out. I'm not that far behind the usual run. I mean, not, like, I'm obviously behind, I'm just not that far behind. At least from what I can remember. I don't actually have the splits anymore, which is why I had to download Live Split and make them all from scratch again. Really? I was as far back as I could get there. You know, of all the times I've S-ranked this fight, I've never found it that hard, and yet when I'm playing normal game, suddenly I can't. I guess it's like, when you do an expert run or something, or when you, like, do a really hard challenge in a game, that doesn't automatically make you a master at it. Like, I've beaten most bosses in Hollow Knight Radiant without taking damage on harder difficulties than in the actual main game. But does that mean I can beat the entire game with every boss guaranteed, no damage, nothing? No, it doesn't make me instantaneously perfect at the game just because I did the hardest challenge, or some of the hardest challenges. Nightmare King Grim Radiant does not make you a god. Change my mind. Dr. Call S rank doesn't make you a god. 200% on my file does not make me a god. It does not make me certified to make others feel like shit at a game. But there are some people out there, I don't know any personally, but I've seen a decent amount of that, like, supremacy shit in total. And I hate those people. I don't say I hate people very much, but those kinds of people that just shame people that that aren't at the same level of skill as them, or at least haven't, like, done the same thing they have, even if they're like the people you're making fun of there that haven't beaten New Game Plus 7 on Dark Souls, or radianted every boss in Hollow Knight, or beaten the Binding of Isaac, as the Lost, no Holy Mantle to Delirium. You're not being the bigger man / woman just because you fucking beat that, and you're protecting the community from this filthy casual. That just, like, shut the fuck up. It's a game. As much as I care about games, as important as they are to me, this is the one time where I can legitimately just say it's just a game. As much as it matters to me, it doesn't. In the grand scheme of things, nothing really matters. So, like, calm the ever-loving fuck down. That was what I was talking about earlier. I just wasted that super. Like, I'm not spreading this, like, kumbaya shit. Just, like, Wheaton's Law. Easy law to follow, yet no one ever seems to. Even me sometimes. Because I'm obviously a saint. I would never dare make a single human mistake or be a douche every once in a while when I'm not in the greatest of moods, or... No. I'm above that. I also have the most difficult to spot sarcasm in history. I'm humble, too. No man is more humble than I. Sometimes I feel the need to do something so obviously sarcastic like that, just, like, clarify things. Because I'm really scared what I'm saying is going to be taken the wrong way. Because I deal with a lot of that in my day-to-day life. People just taking everything in, like, the opposite way that I'm intending. Like, I'm doing my best to be, like, a great person to them, like, people in general, and I think I do a good job, and then I'm like, oh, you actually took something that I said entirely the wrong way, and now I've come off as an asshole. I'm so sorry. This is my fault. And oftentimes it is my fault, because I'm kind of bad at being descriptive in the way that I want to be. But, like, sometimes it's not my fault. I'm not saying it's always someone else's fault, because as I just said, it oftentimes is mine. but like, eh.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
Sorry that I'm quiet right now. I'm just trying to focus. Look at that stream of blue. Hey, A+. See what happens. I was trying to say, see what happens if I don't speak, and then I muted the mic. Maybe it's a sign. Whoa!
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin!
The final truly difficult fight before the devil. And she's only difficult because of RNG. I tend to use the word difficult because when you say the word hard, it can be taken wrong in so many ways. Ugh. 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 Big problem with this part of the game, this fight specifically, is that it's incredibly easy. We get it, Kala. You're not happy. It's easy when you're spamming, because in order to escape that, you need to turn the joystick as much as you can and press buttons as fast as you can. Just turning the joystick isn't good enough. You won't get out fast enough to avoid damage most of the time. Spamming all the buttons includes the B button, which fires out your super or EX, whichever, which will obviously drain your meter while not doing as much damage as a fully charged EX. So that's not great. Hey, you can finally see the blue, yellow, and blue. Alright. This one's not as hard as Kala in most circumstances, but we'll see. It's definitely harder when you do that shit. Ah, shit. That's what happens when you forget to, like, I forgot to send off my super at the very beginning there. or like, you have enough time to charge up an EX shot before you have to shoot out roundabouts in order to hit back the things. What? His hitbox was gone. He was dead. I mean, obviously his hitbox wasn't gone, otherwise he'd be dead, but... Or I wouldn't have gotten hit. What? Damn it. Well, now I can show off what I was talking about. You have enough time to do that, sometimes even two. Depending on how things go with the IRNG. I hit that, but okay. Okay, game. If you're gonna do that shit, we're gonna have a problem. That should not have happened. That also should not have happened. Why? Why is this suddenly going to shit? My god, I've never done that. Well, I mean, I can't say never, but... I rarely ever manage to get off the super next to his face without getting hit. Especially because the timing looked really off there. What? What was that? That sucked. This all sucks. Have to be really careful in this last phase not to die. There we go. Lost 5 minutes on that. See, if I didn't die at all during that run, or that one, we would have still been like 45 right now. Yes, I did just say would have still be. Also, acid reflux. I can't get up to get a drink of water, so I'm just gonna have to sit with that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot about this fight existing. Two. We'll do a 2 after this, then a 3. I think. I'll look back at the board. That really wasn't fair. Fosroque! I almost went to change the split. Okay, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2 or 3. What's 4 again? It's the rabbit, right? No, it's Pip and Dot.
Here's a real high-class
Rabbit's 5.
and begin.
Racehorse is 6. Fearlap, that's his name. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. Once again, went to change split. Or change my split. Whatever. I better hit a 3 here. There we go. Hit a 3, then anything above a 1.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
It's weird seeing her move this slowly. Feels like the last time I played it was on expert. Keep going to change split. I'm used to knockout meaning next split. And I just spammed A and L left bumper like I was going onto the victory screen. Anything above a 1.
Good day for a well battle. You're up.
That's a split. Alright. Got a chance for this to be a sub hour. Got a chance. Okay, boys and girls.
A great slam and then stop. Here goes.
I may in the future switch to a charge and spread setup instead of charge and roundabout. Because I can switch to spread after, like when I'm buying charge, I can buy spread instead of a chaser, and then switch to spread then, and use spread instead of roundabout on just the bosses that I'm confident with it in, and also this fight, because spread is a lot better than roundabout in this fight. specifically for this phase. This is the hardest phase in the game for me, of any boss. There's so much going on here. Mostly with those fucking winged demons. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. 55:03:31. Not my best time, but it's actually surprisingly close. Huh. Let's check my channel. My best time is in a video named its time. You're also going to see some videos that are currently enlisted. Oh. Nice ISAP video. Alright, my channel. Let's check. Moment of truth. $51.05. Yeah, it's 4 minutes slower. But, hey. It's not bad. Not bad. Pretty proud of that. Okay. No views, no views, no views, no views. I'm not a very popular channel, am I? 1 view on this primo video here. I actually am proud of this one. Why is this one 16? Let's look at my most popular real quick. Last thing we're going to do in this video. What a surprise. Actually surprised. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Demons! Demons! That's not even me! That's Sander. Demons! And then let's go into closed captions. Demons! Alright, we're done here. The moment I close this video, I'm going to be clicking this here button and uploading it. So, hope you enjoyed this long-ass variety quote-unquote stream, even though it's not a stream, it's just a video. It's pitch black outside. I'm going to go get a snack. Have a great day. Fantastic day. That's my line.